A Penn State trustee dispute moved to a courtroom today with a former state lawmaker filing suit against university trustees after he narrowly loses an election for a trustee seat. In court today, Penn State responded by claiming his lawsuit is filed in the wrong court. And with more on a story you'll only see here on 6 News, Gary Sinderson's in the Center County newsroom. Gary?
In terms of Penn State trustee elections, the alumni seats on the board are simply filed by popular vote among the alums, but it is a different story for other segments of the trustees. This court suit involves a seat on the board representing the state's ag societies and organizations. Former state representative Jess Stairs was involved in that election this past spring. And in court today, his attorney said Penn State knows that election was flawed, and now they're just stalling in terms of addressing the issue.
Former State Representative Jess Stairs was in Center County Court this afternoon for the first hearing on the suit he filed, which he says came only after negotiations with Penn State about the disputed election fell through. Specifically, Stairs says the vote among delegates in the election for an ag representative was flawed when some ballots were confiscated by supporters of one of his opponents, and Stairs ended up losing the election by 1 vote. He says the election judges initially admitted they didn't know what to do. And then in a letter from University Vice President Thomas Poole says the trustees accepted the election results. That led to Stairs filing a civil suit in Center County Court. But a university attorney claims Penn State's a nonprofit organization and that any suit involving nonprofits can only be filed in what's known as orphans court. Stairs is ultimately seeking a court deposition from the 3 delegates who he says confiscated the ballots and hijacked the election.
Center County Judge Pamela Ruest heard the legal arguments this afternoon. Despite Penn State saying they're in the wrong court, the issue will stay in the court they're in right now, at least for the time being. The judge asking attorneys on both sides to submit more legal arguments and saying it'll be at least a week before she rules on the initial issue argued in court today. We're live in Center County. Gary Sinderson, 6 News.